suddenly it happened, a funny little feeling I felt. Well, I tried to how to run it, but it finally caught up with me. Tell me, how can I run from something that I can't see? Oh, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Oh, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Yeah, it's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug.
You're never gonna break my heart. song for the broken hearted.
to the ground. Tommy and Gina never back down. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. Looking even look, you gotta make your own breaks. It's my
Graduation, you're thinking about everything that's happened in the past 4 years.
I think I'm really gonna miss my friends.
I'm gonna cry my eyes out on my graduation day. We've been best friends for 4 years.
Best friends since first grade.
It's just yesterday, I feel like, I was a freshman.
If I didn't have my friends, I don't know what I would do.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. When we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out 'cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now 'cause you don't have another day. 'Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Sometimes I am scared about the future.
I don't know how to say it, but
I am scared about the future.
So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like the women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever.
I always like come back to see how everybody is, and I'll miss everyone.
Remember me in a Bible cracked and faded by the years. Remember me in a sanctuary filled with silent prayer. And age to age and heart to heart, bound by grace and peace. Child of wonder, child of God, I've remembered you. Remember me. Remember me when the color of a sunset fills the sky. Remember me when you pray and tears of joy fall from your eyes. And age to age and heart to heart, bound by grace and peace. Child of wonder, child of God, I've remembered you. Remember me. Remember me when the children leave their Sunday school with smiles. Remember me when they're old enough to teach, old enough to preach, old enough to leave. And age to age
You know this old world is full of singers, but just a few are chosen to tear your heart out when they sing. Imagine life without them. All your radio heroes, like the outlaw that walks through Jesse's dreams. No, there'll never be another red-headed stranger, a man in black and Folsom prison blue. The Okie from Muskogee, or hello, darling. Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes.
Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall?
Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you? Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. God bless the boys from Memphis, blue suede shoes and Elvis. Much too soon he left this world in tears. They tore up the 50s, old Jerry Lee and Charlie, and Go Cat Go still echoes through the years. You know the heart of country music still beats in Luke the Drifter. You can tell it when he sang I Saw the Light. Old Marty, Hank, and Lefty, why, I can feel them right here with me on this silver eagle rolling through the night.
Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall?
Who's gonna play the Opry and the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give their heart and soul to get to me and you? Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes. Yes, I wonder who's gonna fill their
The stars shine down from heaven and the rivers run into the sea till the end of time forever. You're the only love I need. In my life you're all that matters. In my eyes the only truth I see. When my hopes and dreams have shattered, you're the one that's there for me. When I found you, I was blessed, and I will never leave you. I need you. Imagine me without you. I'd be lost and so confused. I wouldn't last a day. I'd be afraid without you there to see me through. Imagine me without you. Lord, you know it's just impossible. Because of you, it's all brand new. My life is now worth a while. I can't imagine me without you. When you caught me, I was falling. Your love lifted me back on my feet. It was like you heard my calling, and you rushed to set me free. When I found you, I was blessed, and I will never leave you. I need you. Imagine me without you. I'd be lost and so confused. I wouldn't last today. I'd be afraid without you there to see me through. Imagine me without you. Lord, you know it's just impossible. Because of you, it's all brand new. My life is now worthwhile. I can't imagine me without you. When I found you, I was blessed, and I will never leave you. I need you. Imagine me I'd be lost and so I would be lost and so confused. I wouldn't last a day without you there to see me through. Impossible. Because of you, it's all brand new. My life is now worthwhile. I can't imagine me. I can't imagine me.
Well, I was ruling the roost, had all the chicks to myself. And suddenly it happened, a funny little feeling I felt. Well, I tried to how to run it, but it finally caught up with me. Tell me, how can I run from something that I can't see? Oh, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Well, I always thought that I had me a pretty good style, but I lost that race by a good old country mile. Yeah, I was walking all around with my head held way up high, and it threw me, hit me, really took me by surprise. Oh, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. No, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Well, it's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug.
get my love. Now because you wear all those fancy clothes, oh yeah, and have a big fine car, oh yes you do now. Do you think I can afford to give you my love? Oh you think you're higher than every star above, Mr. Big Stuff? Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? You're never gonna get my love. Now I know all the girls I've seen you with. I know you broke their hearts one after another now, bit by bit. You made them cry. Many poor girls cry when they try to keep you happy. They just try to keep you satisfied. It's the big stuff.
Look at the camera.
We have been chosen to represent Pine Grove's class of 2001. We know that you are all wondering what happened to us that night. Here's our story.
As you recall, the last time we were seen was the night of graduation. We were all celebrating, looking forward to our future, and all of a sudden we heard a loud boom. We just thought it was Regina backing up. We were blinded by light and smoke surrounded us. When the smoke finally cleared, we realized we weren't Pine Grove anymore.
We looked at each other in utter amazement. Keith, Justin, and Cole were all crying while Owen stood there with a puzzled look on his face, asking for his mother. Jarvis was scoping the air for wildlife to hunt. The rest of us just stood there in utter confusement, wondering where we were and how we got there.
At first, we were all scared at what benefits this awkward planet might hold. But after only a few days, we realized these past 10 years were what we had always longed for.
I mean, there were no worries, no need for money, no pressure on attending college or even which one to attend. And last but not least, there was no lunchroom food. For the first time since entering high school, we were stress-free.
After the initial shock of being transported to another planet, we began to explore our surroundings. There were large, beautiful trees everywhere. It's springtime all year round. Words cannot describe the beauty and serenity of this place. So after a great meeting, it was unanimous that we would stay here.
We know that your hearts will be saddened that you may never see us again, but we really are happy here.
There is one last thing we need to do before saying our final goodbyes. We want to leave some final thoughts and possessions to our undersigned.
I, Matt Harris, will John David Meeks the ability to catch more fish than Jade.
I, Michael Owens, will Justin Mooney my ability to make all county and my 100% three-point percentage.
I, Kyle Jumper, will Sonny Reed my channel locks. They might come in handy in a fight.
I, Casey Lytle, will Bruce Wallace the ability to improve his throwing while chucking tater tots through the drive-thru window at Wendy's, and a banana to take with him to every ball game so he can eat it on the way home to cease the cramping in his legs from riding in compact cars.
I, Randy Vick, will Michael Ray a pen full of turkeys.
I, Heather Rose, will Lori Blankenship a case of toilet paper to roll her own yard and a thesaurus to find another word for skank.
I, Cole Childs, will Michael Ray my parking spot at the store so he can drink his coffee and my studly ways with the women.
I, Andy Greer, will Jerry Wayne Reynolds the ability to slow down in Calhoun City and the ability to look over hills.
I, Joey Robbins, will Anthony Copeland the ability to stay away from family members while driving down the road.
I, Justin Hall, will to Sonny Reed the ability to use appropriate lunchroom manners and to get to school before third period.
I, Ashley Noe, will Heather Bullock the future husband she has always dreamed of with a big house and a huge hog farm.
I, Shannon Bledsoe, will Jennifer Bishop a free membership pass to a kickboxing class.
I, John Moffett, will Jason Buckcaster a jack so he can get his car off blocks.
I, Regina Hall, will Jessica Hardy her own personal chef so she doesn't burn down houses while she cooks, and stock and already popped popcorn.
I, Samantha Reed, will Jason Buckcaster 6 weeks of bicycle lessons, a helmet with a face guard, knee pads, elbow pads, and a free medical pair. Upon completion of his lessons, he will be awarded an adult-sized bicycle.
I, Brad Reinhardt, will to Heather Bullock an extensive collection of Alan Jackson CDs, Brooks and Dunn, and Queen CDs, and the ability to select really good music.
I, Candace Eaton, will Bruce Wallace the desire to purchase clothing in colors other than yellow, and the ability to go to church for other reasons than to pick up women.
I, Dusty Newby, will Corey Hargett the ability to have his own recording record as the Ferret.
I, Stephen Gosby, will Heather Bullock Half a Chance with Cole, and the ability to kiss good enough that the guys will remember it.
I, Samantha Panel, will Pat Watley the ability to find his way to school more than 2 days a week and to stay in between the yellow and white lines out of ditches.
I, Casey Marson, will Randa Stokes my post position on the basketball team and the courage to sit by Coach Doty on the bench even though I can't promise he won't bite, and the knowledge to distinguish between our players and other teams' coaches. Remember Smithville?
I, Cody Lewis, will Jeff Hill some tanning lotion to go along with his basketball shorts.
I, Jonathan Tyler, will Daniel Lovis a lifetime supply of mailboxes.
I, Angela Brock, will Crystal Palmer bumper guards to go around her Explorer so when she runs into people, she'll bounce off.
I, Aaron Kennedy, will John Kennedy the ability to listen to different kinds of music and the ability to work on his accent and appear on BBC.
I, Nathan Jumper, will to Stephen Cornelius a set of lifters and a table saw guard.
I, Heather Chanel, will Casey Jumper his own tour guide named Casanova to chauffeur him and his group around so they will no longer get lost going to singing.
I, Alan Conley, will Stephen Cornelius a restraining order and a straitjacket to keep Brandon Smith alive and healthy.
I, Rocky Carpenter, will Michael Ray a bush hog so he can shave.
I, Cassandra Vasquez, will Elizabeth Vasquez the ability to swing a bat with her arms and not her legs, and also the ability to fall without breaking her tailbone.
I, Sean Bryan, will Anthony Copeland 2 inches so he can finally dunk one, and the ability to know when he has clothes on to go out in public.
I, Bobby McGee, will Stephen Cornelius 4 things to make a senior year go easier. Good balance while fighting your Miss Janet's room, an artificial hand, earplugs from Mr. Witt when you come on and leave campus, and 1 year supply of Gas-X.
I, Michael Pruitt, will Danny Roberts my ways with women in Kentucky and my roping skills.
I, Michael Hill, will Vince Goett my ability to install city players and a new set of tires to replace the ones you burn off.
I, Kayla Shaw, will Amber Reagan a lifetime supply of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and a $5 bill to have all the extra sets of her car keys made and a new John B. CD.
I, Amanda Jordan, will Jenna Newby a new 4-wheel drive with high payments from Farrow Ward Ford so that Booker will have the chance to repo it.
I, Ruthie Angela Ford, will Heath Panel the ability to fly and to control the water hose so he won't get his girl's food wet and end up getting slapped by girls bigger than him.
I, Melissa Button, will Amber Reagan a dating service to get up enough money to buy her new truck.
I, Richie Hatcher, will Tyler Walker a date with Heather Bullock and a dog that's a dog and a duck that's a duck.
I, Nick Larson, will Daniel Loveless a lifetime supply of free mammograms.
I, Allison Conley, will Jessica $3.25 and an extra 50 cents for something to drink and the ability to sit in a truck without falling out.
I, Crystal Griggs, will Jennifer Bishop the ability to keep your hands to yourself while riding the bus, at break, in class, and other places.
I, Eric Jarvis, will Corey Hargett my skill, style, expertise in ag and the ability to pass Miss Jumper's English class with an A.
I, Richie Hatcher, will Ashley Streep patience with her fellow classmates and their looks and comments.
I, Samantha Reed, will Cindy Sism a pair of running shoes, a bus pass, and the ability to stay in school and graduate.
I, Johnny Lawson, will Jenna Neby some super swampers for the next time she goes chasing a deer and real diet pills.
I, Keith Foster, will to John David Meeks a plane ticket to go see Lars and the ability to do his own personal shopping after school.
I, Amy Carmichael, will Brandy Franks a lifetime supply of hair dye to keep her new look fresh.
I, Larissa Evans, will Jeremy Tipple the official title of Mr. Potential and the position as president of the PBA.
I, Justin Robertson, will Brandy Vick my outgoingness and my wild styles.
I, John Martini, will Jeff Hill 1/1000th of my awesome football skills so he can be almost as good as Lars.
I, Leslie Eaton, will Jay Jumper her own dance studio to teach Alcorn Central girls how to dance.
I, Casey McGee, will Elizabeth Vasquez the ability to play sports without falling down or getting hit in the face with flying objects.
I, Jessica Hodges, will Amanda Gray the ability to control her temper when she has to run because jealous boys tell on her.
I, David Page, will Daniel Lovelace an instant Polaroid camera for those spur-of-the-moment pictures. We'll be seeing you. Bye, Mama.
Bye.
We'll holler.
Sees ya.